I'm Tim Kinsey's mother, Sally. Okay, wait just a second. Why you're making this? Document. Oh, the document. Okay. I think he's making the movie because. No, I don't like that question.
So why he's making this movie? It's a good question. Tim's a little self-obsessed.
Everywhere Tim goes, he has like this question mark. He always wants to know a little bit more about, who he is, who people are.
He likes all the psychic bullshit and horoscopes and conspiracy theories.
He's always kind of been into the psychic crap, as I like to call it.
He's kind of a loon.
I really think he believes the world revolves around him, somehow.
He's somewhat of an egomaniac.
He just on a regular basis puts himself in the spotlight that I don't think a lot of people would be really comfortable with. But he's very entertaining most of the time.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Avon the Genie, and today we are going to present Avon. Take your magazines. Just dial 1-800-AVON. We'll send you a magazine through the mail for free.
I didn't come down here for a free magazine subscription. I came down here today looking for answers. Where my life is headed, problems I need to look out for, and most importantly, whether or not I'm going to completely fuck up my life. But finding the answers? Let me tell you, it was no day at the beach. Well, actually it was. This is Venice Beach, birthplace of the Doors, roller skating capital of the world. The boardwalk is a virtual sidewalk circus full of freaks, tourists, head shops, tattoo artists, street performers, and the reason why I'm here, psychics. I'm Tim Kinsey, and this is my movie.
Went to the fortune teller, had my fortune read. I didn't know what to tell her. I had a dizzy feeling in my head.
Standing still and watching your life pass you by can be a very surreal experience. It's also a complete waste of time. I always thought I'd be this kick-ass filmmaker, get married, and have a family someday. But if I keep putting it off, someday may never come.
This is my first fortune. Here we go.
Hello there. Welcome to the crystal ball.
Fortune teller, can you see what my future's going to be? Can you see it all in your crystal ball? Have you got a dream for me?
Take today's prediction with you. Come see me again.
You just want my money.
Good luck.
I think psychics are like doctors, mechanics, or even prostitutes. There are some really good ones. And then there are the ones that just screw you out of your money. Now, I may not be the brightest bulb in the shed, but I'm no dummy. It's pretty stupid to make life-changing decisions on the advice of one psychic. That's why I decided to see them all.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Tim.
Nice to meet you, Tim. William?
William.
Tim, I'm Raghu Das. You can just say Ra.
Ra?
Have a seat.
Thank you.
So first we do the astrology, don't worry.
So you want a reading today?
Yeah, it'd be great.
What kind of reading do you want? What do you want to do?
I'd like to find out a couple things. I don't know exactly
what the fuck I'm doing or how much this is gonna cost me.
What's a respectable donation? Would you?
I don't ever say.
You don't say?
Whatever's comfortable for people is really what I do.
I'm sort of on a budget, so I just want to make sure I have enough to go around. It's $10.
That's fine.
Do you have change for a 20?
No, I don't.
Okay. You have that $5?
As my future would have it, I would be completely unprepared for the day and have no clue what I was talking about.
What do you want to ask me?
Past lives?
No, I don't do that.
Okay. Spirit guides?
I don't do that either. I'm a palm reader, but I've only been doing it for 48 years, so, I'm just a beginner.
What I do is a combination of tarot and astrology. Feel free to film it. But,
Okay.
You know, I'm going to give you the real stuff here.
I'm ready for it.
I think the Venice boardwalk psychics are kind of an act. They kind of, it's like they're putting on a show because Venice is known for that kind of a thing, kind of hippie and weird, you know?
They're con artists. They're just like gaining a quick assessment of who you are. They judge by your reactions. They play you.
Do I believe in psychics? No, fuck no. I think they're a bunch of fruitcakes.
Tim believes in psychics, and I think he thinks that what they tell him could very well come to be.
Let me see your hand, please.
Both hands right here, palms up.
Say your name 3 times.
Full name?
Whatever you like.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
What's your full birthday?
11/13/70.
Okay, take 5.
Draw 3.
Concentrate on a question and take 1 card from each deck.
These cards are getting old, so they don't mix too well. I need a new deck. I need to get out of here, one or the other.
All right, Tim, let's look what we got here.
Tim! It is Tim.
Yes.
Okay.
Tim what?
Tim Kinsey.
Tim Kinsey.
Kinsey, K-I-N-Z-Y.
Oh, like the Kinsey report.
Like the Kinsey report, yeah.
You're in the 8th house of sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah.
You're a wild one.
Yeah.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one. Wild one. Wild one.
Fuck yeah, I'm wild. Even though I had a little help? I thought jumping out of a perfectly good plane was a pretty wild thing to do. Until I heard that George Bush Sr. did the same thing. When he turned 80. But when I landed, at least I didn't crap myself.
All right, Tim, what do you think, buddy?
It's pretty unreal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As long as I never become a Republican, I plan on being as wild as I can be until the day I die. Did you know that dying is the leading cause of death in the world today? It's true. Never having died before, I can't say I know a whole lot about the process. It terrifies me, but it wouldn't scare me to death so much if I knew when to expect it.
Can you look at that? Could that even possibly tell you when somebody may pass away?
Yeah.
Is it something you try to...
Yeah.
This is your lifeline. You're going to be a really strong, living old guy into your 90s.
Really?
Lifespan says if you take care of yourself, you'll need to see 97. That's not too bad.
Your life cards are excellent. You go way up, many years ahead.
You're going to be around for a long, long time. Yeah. You got crazy luck around hell.
You'll never be an invalid. You'll never get Alzheimer's. You'll never be senile. You're just going to be sharp until you drop one day.
So the mind's good. Plenty of intelligence. The memory sucks. Forget your head if it wasn't attached to your body. You want to know what to do about that? Remind me when I get done here and I'll tell you what to do about it.
Okay.
I fully intended on reminding Mad George after the reading, but I, forgot. Well, maybe my mind is sharp in other ways.
You have natural psychic ability, so you'll have strange dreams,
Yes.
deja vu, all that kind of stuff.
You become psychic. You need to get away from the alcohol. It's keeping you from there. I think you're afraid, and that's why
It keeps the voices in my head.
Yeah. Don't, allow them to be there.
Tim's crazy. And sometimes when people have that crazy, voice in their head, that voice sometimes could be telling the truth.
If he was psychic, he'd know that he shouldn't be making this movie.
I've never seen any evidence or proof of him predicting anything other than he's going to get drunk that night.
Yeah, impulsive is all get out.
You buy an impulse.
Spend money like a drunken sailor.
Alcohol, the fuel of the future, not to mention the great social lubricant. For most people, alcohol relaxes and lowers inhibitions. But for me, apparently I don't need much help in that department.
It shows that you get in trouble for telling the truth. So there's a tendency to be very direct.
Very straightforward, very direct. You're not really very good at compromising, and you're not really very diplomatic either.
So many of us have the politeness filter on us. And Tim doesn't necessarily wear that all the time, and sometimes he'll just say whatever comes off his mind.
Tim's always too honest. He thinks it's his mission in life to make everyone honest and be honest and discuss everything that everyone else doesn't want to discuss.
You try to fix other people's problems.
Yeah, I kind of...
Stop it.
All right.
You've got to start accepting the people you care about for who they are instead of who you want them to be or think they should be.
Tim's kind of like a drunk Dr. Phil. Like, he comes out and thinks that he has the answers.
You know, depending on the person, they might welcome that sort of intimate conversation, or they might be completely frightened away.
Hey there, little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf would want.
There's 2 major relationships, 1 marriage.
You've got 2 relationships after 40 that could easily result in marriage. Don't have to, but could. 2 sons possible. 2 daughters possible.
Did you have a daughter with this one?
No, I have no kids.
You sure?
Your cards show tendencies for 3 children and only 1 marriage. Your marriage card is a lifetime commitment.
Are you single right now? You look like you'd be single.
I'm single. I'm living with my girlfriend.
Oh, you're single, living with your girlfriend.
But not married.
I hope we get married someday. I mean, if it's right, and if he stops making all these documentaries about our relationship.
Tim would like to know about romance, and he would like to know about him and Sarah.
Sarah fit into our family really well from the very beginning. I think everybody just loves her.
She's very sweet, she's very gentle, she's intelligent.
Yes, 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 yes.
She brings a lot of happiness to a lot of people around her. Yeah. She's a good lady.
I think they're really, really cool and cute together. They have a good dynamic. They're really kind of fun, and I don't know, I think she gets them.
I think Tim is lucky to have me.
Honestly, I don't know how he got lucky and hooked up with her, because, I mean, look at the guy, come on.
Don't you look at my girlfriend, she's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend, but never seem to get a lot.
I think I'm a good girlfriend most of the time. Tim's very difficult to deal with.
Who have we been arguing with lately, Tim?
Girlfriend.
Okay.
Who else?
Tim sometimes seems to just argue for arguing's sake.
Here's my imitation of Tim. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Anytime you say something he doesn't agree with, oh, no, 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 no.
He's just very stubborn and sometimes very hard to reason with in a logical way.
What's going on at home? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I got in a fight this morning, but...
Looks like there's something at home that's not being revealed. You might want to take a look at that.
Tim, I think that's something he probably hides from his girlfriend, that he doesn't work in porn. Tim, wake up, you work in porn, you work in Playboy.
I'm sure when he got the job, I wasn't terribly thrilled about it. I mean, I knew he needed a job, but I didn't know he was just going to be like straight up porn editor.
The language and the boundaries at Playboy are totally different from other places that you work, obviously.
Ideally, I guess you would want your boyfriend to be working somewhere where nudity was not involved.
Playboy has definitely not hurt Tim's relationship at all. Well, maybe.
It fucks with your mind because you start thinking, God, well maybe there's like these perfect like total slutty bitches out there that'll be awesome mates. And it's the fantasy of porn.
But after a while, working at the Bunny is just like working at any other place. It's work. And because there's always so much porn to make, it seems like I'm always working.
You're kind of a workaholic. When you're working, you give it everything you've got.
What the cards are indicating is like just to maybe to relax a little bit. You might think about relaxing a little bit. Maybe you should relax a little bit. Relax a little bit. You need to kind of kick back more, relax.
Why do you keep overloading yourself just to prove to other people you're competent? Don't do that.
You're putting yourself under a lot of pressure these days.
You've got to learn how to relax, 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 sex, 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 sex.
It's official. Editing too much porn has warped my brain.
You know, you'd be a good dancer if you could loosen up.
Who am I kidding? I can't dance for shit. But as I was just finding out, I have much bigger problems to worry about.
Passions are strong. In your personal relationships, you've got quite a problem.
With this kind of a thumb, romance can be your hardest thing to deal with.
Your cards show you had a very negative love relationship in the past.
Yes, I did.
And it was one you made a decision to stay in much longer than you should have.
That's the first deep romance that you were involved in. Oh, you've even got a scar on that one.
Fuck off.
You took a lot of negativity with you from her. She did not want to see you happy in a relationship with anyone else.
You have another really serious romance coming in, and that's probably going to last for the rest of your life when you meet him.
So I haven't met this person yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
As long as you keep running around looking for somebody perfect, you're kidding yourself. There aren't any. The trick is to learn to accept those we care about in spite of their bad side, whatever it is. Otherwise, you're not going to find the happiness you need.
No, I think I have someone that if I do that, that could work.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Up to you.
It doesn't really make me happy that Tim's trusting our relationship, the fate of our future, to total strangers. That makes me a little nervous.
What do you want to know? Will it last? Probably not.
Probably not?
What else?
Why not?
Because there's not enough emotional intensity there to hold it on your part.
Can I change that?
I don't think so.
Hold on, let me take a closer look at what's going on. Oh, whoa. No, I don't think I'm not seeing breakup anytime soon. In fact, you might have to be careful because she's hovering around pregnancy if she's not already.
Unwanted pregnancies are funny.
If you're not interested in having a child,
No,
be a little cautious around the end of the year. That could be a very easy time.
Okay.
Any children that Tim would have, it would be heaven for me.
You guys affectionately talk about it between the two of you?
Well, we plan for it someday, but maybe,
You may plan for it someday, but she's looking at now.
I have no intention of having any kids anytime soon. Distant future.
The future seems like a pretty scary place. According to these people, either my relationship with Sarah is doomed, or I'm gonna unexpectedly knock her up. Or both. Or maybe all this is just a crock of shit, and none of this will come to pass. But that means that I might die way before I ever turn 90.
This is the end.
Why can't I just pick and choose the future I want?
Good, fresh change in your life is of paramount importance to you right now. So whatever flows with that, you want to keep. Okay. That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
When everything is done, this breaks up the energy, so we start over. That's it.
It was finally time to say goodbye to my psychic friends. I will truly miss them, although I take comfort in knowing that they'll always be here for me.
And I never thought I'd feel this way.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. Oh, good times, never bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore.
You know, I realized something today. I never should have made this movie. It was stupid of me to look outside of myself for answers, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. I don't need a psychic to tell me how I feel about Sarah, or for me to know that I'm an outspoken, overworked, non-committal alcoholic with a lousy short-term memory. I've got issues, I get it. But it wasn't a total loss. I did manage to learn something worthwhile.
Just remember one thing. No relationship can be broken off if both parties really want to make it work and do everything they can to make it work.
Okay.
It's when they don't that it goes to hell in a handbasket. Got it?
I do got it.
If both of you are willing to do whatever is necessary, including standing on your head in the middle of Times Square at high noon, nothing can break you up, baby.
What it all comes down to? Relationships are hard work. But I think both of us are willing to do whatever it takes. Maybe life is like the song, K Sarah Sarah, as I call it now. Maybe the future is not ours to see. But somehow, I have this feeling everything will turn out just fine.
Well, thanks for the sage opinions. Now tell me something I don't know. And once you're finished bitching, go. I said go. I said go. Go, go, go. Do it for divine intervention. I said go, go, go.
You think this film will go anywhere?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Going to do very well. Keep on.
Major score. Major score? If you're the boss, it is.
I'm the boss.
Major score.
It says yes, it will turn out good. It might cost you a little money, it says.
I could be wrong. I'm not God, you know.
No, I know. You're Mad George.
Yes, indeed. What else?